2014 marks a milestone for Fairfield Electric Cooperative, and we are proud to celebrate with our members and the communities we serve. Today, the cooperative serves more than 26,000 homes and businesses in Chester, Fairfield, Kershaw, Richland, and York counties. But we didn't get here overnight. In fact, only 75 years ago, most of this region was completely in the dark. By the 1930s, most towns had been electrified, but it was a different story for rural Americans. Farming families still used kerosene lanterns for light, wood for cooking, and water from nearby springs and wells. Then, in 1935, hope for rural electrification became a reality through President Roosevelt and the Rural Electrification Act. The act provided low-interest loans to companies willing to build power lines to unserved areas. Almost overnight, the administration was flooded with applications. One of those organizations was Fairfield Electric Cooperative. On June 8, 1939, a group of men and women gathered at the Zion Presbyterian Church in Winsboro to organize the cooperative. The cost of membership was set at $5, and volunteers went door to door taking applications for service. In just over a month, the cooperative tabulated over 800 applications. Soon thereafter, the federal funds were granted. Life was about to change for the rural residents of the Midlands, and those early pioneers are to be commended for their vision. The work to build lines and provide service soon began. It was no easy task. In those early years, holes were dug by hand and set by hand. By 1950, the cooperative maintained 834 miles of line and served more than 2,400 homes and businesses. Electricity changed the way things were done on the farm and brought light inside the home. During the 50s, the cooperative continued to grow and major improvements were made to the system with the construction of 4 new substations. This growth continued throughout the second half of the century until it exploded in the 1990s. By the turn of the century, the cooperative served more than 19,000 homes and businesses. From the very beginning, Fairfield Electric Cooperative focused on serving members with reliable power and has remained committed to the communities we serve. Today, employees look back on this history as the building blocks for where we are today.
The early members that started this cooperative in 1939 were pioneers. They had a vision. They had lived a tough life with no electricity on the farmland. They wanted a better life, and they did it. And they're to be commended for a great job that they did. Our employees take a lot of pride in the work that they do. You know, these people leave their house, they leave their families, and they go to work in difficult situations, and it takes a special person to do that.
A lot of pride. It's more like giving service than a job.
I've been with Fairfield Electric 34 years.
Just over 32 years.
I'm in my 46th year at Fairfield.
Been at Fairfield Electric almost 21 years.
Well, member support is vital, and the fact that the cooperative exists for its members. Our board is elected by our membership. We have an 11-person board. It's made up of men and women. Their sole interest is to do what is best for the members of Fairfield Electric Cooperative.
Fairfield Electric is committed to providing reliable and safe energy, and we're always exploring new technologies to help improve on that reliability.
And now we have the electronic meters that we can read and get the readings through the substations.
We actually read the meter here at the office through our power line.
We have a monitoring system that when a problem occurs on the distribution system, it immediately notifies our dispatcher and key personnel.
The change for the better, which is more reliable and more dependable.
We're constantly working every day to improve our reliability.
The men and women here are very dedicated individuals to keeping the power on.
Looking towards the future, the co-op provides not only reliable power, we are a community centerpiece affecting the lives of many in the region.
We have reached out into the community and touched the lives of people that live out there, improved the quality of life.
Our biggest and best program we have right now is our prepaid program.
We've been very involved in economic development. We knew we needed to do something to help our members in our service area have jobs.
We are owned by the member consumers that we serve. We refund capital credits.
At the end of the day, any margin is left over is allocated back to that member. We're able to offer other programs to help our members out through security. We offer security systems to members. We offer a water heater program to our members. Operation Roundup
Is a program where we round the power bills up, and the change from that roundup goes into a trust fund.
and it's to help people with various things like maybe glasses or medicine.
Volunteer rescue squads, fire departments. Operation Roundup has donated more than $1.8 million. Makes me feel good to know that we've assisted agencies in their efforts to save lives through the community.
With our rich history and commitment to our members, we have been proud to serve our communities. It took 75 years to get here, and we look forward to the next 75.
We've had a great 75 years, but we look forward to the next 75 years in serving our membership to improve and give them a better quality of life.